d1, queen f2. I can just take. It's got to be rook d1. It's got to be rook d1. Maybe PZ shock with a rate with 1090. It's got to be rook d1. Ugh. That had real potential to be a very good run. If I hadn't messed up that one, if I don't mess up that one earlier, can I do vision? I'm doing the eye track. I'm resuming the eye tracker tomorrow, so maybe tomorrow I can do that. Guess here it takes. Okay, you can just take the pawn here. I don't understand this puzzle. Wait, this is weird. Oh no, you can just take bishop c4. Okay, I guess just rook f3. Okay, there we go. Must just be takes. Wait, knight g4, knight f3 takes. Yeah. Okay, bishop f3 should win the rook. Knight e7, obviously. Not c2, so it should be here. Here, and now you run the pawn all the way up. Okay, I have rook c7. What is this, white? Oh, I just take. Okay, knight e3, knight f5, of course. Take the rook, take the rook. Just take with check, I assume. Wait a second. King e2. But you are black and you are down on material, so this must be right. And I guess just rook c8. Let's check. Oh, okay, you guys, you're gonna take it out of context. Okay, you're gonna take it out of context. Relax, everybody. Take a deep breath. Relax, you guys. Relax. Relax, you guys. Stop being all weird about it. Oh, this is weird. I have multiple moves. I'm guessing it's here, though. Yeah. Unbelievable. What is this? Okay, rook c2 and rook b2 and queen e2. Makes a lot of sense here. I think it's got to be check, and I think it's check takes check. King a2 you take. If king a1 you just take. So it's got to be. Oh wait, no, but check king a2. Wait, this is actually weird. Could be check and check. Wait a second. Okay, rook c1, king a2. There's no moves. Queen e4 is bad. Thank you to Eric Corco for the prime. T Wilson for the tier 1. Thank you so much to Tony Capazzo for the prime. Okay, rook b2, king b2 is nothing. Rook c1 is the only move that makes any sense to me. b2, king b2, queen g2, queen e2, king a1. So it's not takes. Any other move you're just getting absolutely destroyed here, I think. So it's got to be check. I guess you just take. Queen e4 looks like it's knight g6 takes king h7 here, and takes, and here, and here. Okay, queen g5 makes sense. You can also trade the rooks. Queen g5 is a bad move. Knight f5 is a bad move. It's got to be takes. And takes. Here and takes. a3 is a move. A takes b3 is also a move. I think it's a3, a2. Here, 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 and then here, and here, and here. Here, here, here. Okay, bishop f3 should just be winning. That's good. B7 looks winning. Here and here, and make a queen. Okay, this is black to play and win somehow, so it's obviously takes. B3, G6, B2, G7, B1. Yeah, so takes, and here. I have G6 here to fork the queen and the rook. No other moves make any sense. Okay, G6, Queen G4, Bishop D7 wins. Queen G5, H, it's got to be this. Okay, and now I think you just take the rook probably. Everything else you're not even winning, so it's got to be just E6, okay. Ooh, this is hard. Wait. I guess I just take with the pawn maybe, and I run my king out. Nothing else makes sense. I think I run my king out this way probably. King h8 can't be right because then he takes, check. Could be right though. Takes, queen d4 mate. Oh wait, no, king h8 you just got mated. King f8, it's got to be here. Good. Okay, we're at 41. Okay, rook f8 looks winning. What am I missing? Nothing, I don't believe. Takes, and takes is good. That's 42. I have g2 here. King f2 and king f4 are other moves, but king f4, knight e4, g2, knight f2, and that's a draw. This looks like my game is kind of similar to a game I had against Ray Dama during PogChamp. So it's a little bit different because of where the pawn placements are, but it's similar. G2, knight h3, king f3 is a move. Okay, what else works here? King f4, king h3 you can't win. There's probably some way you win, so it's got to be here. I assume it's just wait, so pawns here 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3, so your pawn is quicker than his pawn, so it's got to be g2, c4 e3 c5 e2. Yeah, now you just take. That's good. Okay, there's queen h2 here. There's also probably something else that's winning. Not bishop d7, queen h2, rook g2, knight d1 is probably winning. I think queen h2 is winning because you have check. If here you take, king e1 check, king here you take, king f1 check, king e2, queen h2. Yeah, it's winning. Okay, check, and takes, and I guess you check or not. Wait a second, you can also go g5 here, although that looks, no, g5 you get mated, so it has to be queen g5. Okay, if you take king f5, knight here is checkmate. So if you take king h5, check here, check. No, that's not quite winning. Almost winning. It's got to be rook g7, although you're about to get mated. King h5. Okay, knight f4 is no good, so it has to be only move. Oh no, it is checkmate. I'm stupid. The pawn on f3 actually makes it mate, so this does work, 'cause the pawn covers the square. Okay, that's good. Okay, so it's got to be b6, I think, although it could be wait a second, it could be some trick. Okay, b6 here, d3, b7, you queen with check. So b6, bishop c1, e4. If en passant you push, if e4, bishop f4, e5, you just win. So it's got to be this. Now e4. Now here and make a queen. This should be rook d1, although it could just be bishop a5 b4. Actually, why isn't just bishop takes wait a second. Okay, rook d1. E takes d3 is en passant. Yeah, thank you to Datos for the 10 months in a row. Thank you so much. I really do want to take this pawn, but I don't know if it's right. I actually don't know why would rook d1 be better though. I think all moves win here for white, but I don't know what the difference is between the moves. It's not rook e4 because that only wins a pawn. It's bishop takes a5, or it's bishop a5, or it's rook d1. What will you do if I gift you 100 subs? I will do my best to set a new record, my man. And once again, I myself will be gifting 100 subs to the community when we hit 980,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you haven't done that yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, because I'm going to be gifting away 100. We're at 977,742. So at 980, I'll gift 100 subs. At 990, I will gift another 100, and then at 1 million, I will gift 500 subs to the community. I mean, I don't know. I mean, rook d1 technically is probably winning too, but I'm going to assume that this is right and just bishop b4. That's just my assumption. And just takes. Okay, that's good. I think d3 just wins material here. I think I got a lucky puzzle. Yeah, it's just got to be here and here. Okay, I think I've seen this one before. I think this one is f5. I think I've seen this puzzle. I'm pretty confident it's f5, and if it's not, so be it. It is. All right, you guys, I actually need to use the restroom, so I'm gonna run to the restroom and I'll be right back. Thank you to GameHawk for the 3 months. Thank you to Momo FOK for the 7 months. Thank you so much. All right, I think knight f3, knight g3 is just winning. Thank you to DTC for the prime. Thank you so much to DTC. Okay, what moves are there? Knight f1, knight g3 seems like the obvious option. I don't see anything else that looks good. You're also getting mated down here, so you better have a fast move. I think it's this. Okay, rook g7 is not a move I was expecting. I guess you just take with a queen. Yeah, okay, that's good. Thank you to Drivator for the 3 months. Thank you to J-Man for the prime. Thank you so much. Once again, to all the people who are out there watching, if you do have Amazon Prime, you can connect your Amazon Prime to your Twitch Prime and subscribe to one channel free every single month. So instead of having to pay $5, you will pay a whopping total of $0, and you get one free sub every month. And it does not auto renew, so no matter which channel you choose to use it on, make sure to use it, because that's $5 that you take out of Twitch or Amazon's pocket and put into the pocket of hardworking streamers. So make sure to do it, because it's free. There's no downside, and there's no reason not to use it. Thank you to Cotter for the 2 months. Thank you to Sumo Stash for the prime, Anders for the prime, and Fluor for the prime. Thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate it. I paid $12 to Amazon though, with almost no benefits. You know, it's what it is, but that's another reason you should use your prime. Thank you to It's Blue for the prime. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna get back into the eye tracker, unless I magically put together a huge run here and we go really deep. Thank you to Sushi Bar Samurai for the 2 months. This is black to play and win. I don't know why c2 isn't just winning here, but maybe it's not. Let's see. Okay, it's not rookie. I mean, C2 is almost the only move that makes sense here, honestly. So I'm a little bit perplexed what else it could be. Kind of confused by this puzzle. Oh, I got it. It's C2 takes, knight f6, queen a4, b5. I think it's just C2, knight f6, and b5. Yes. Queen a4, b5. Yeah. Have I tried the Medusa Gambit? No, I have not. I think rook b3 is the move. Why is level 50 so easy? It wasn't so easy. That was not trivial. Huh. Okay, now nothing here is en prise, so it's got to be rook b3. Huh. What else can it be here? Literally no other moves make sense, so it's just got to be takes and takes. I think rook e3, rook c3 now. And now check, I guess. Here. Okay, good. Okay, so now the question is, what are the moves? a4, ba4, king c4, king e6, king f6, and you lose. So it's not a4. If you don't go king b2, I don't see any other moves that make sense. You can't push this pawn because obviously you lose the game. So you can't push these two. You can't push a pawn, so it has to be a king move. So the only question is, which one is it of these two? King b4, king f6, king a3, king e6. Takes, c5, a4, c6, a3. Maybe works. King b4, but maybe king b4, there's king h6 here, takes, a4, h5, a3, h6, a2, h7. You win by one tempo because your queen is in time. So what is the difference? There's some difference between the two pawn moves, but I don't know which pawn moves it is. King b4 looks slower. I guess you got 1 2 3. King b2 is 1 2 3. My instinct is that, yeah, it's probably king. Well, let's see. King b2, king f6, takes here. Oh yeah, then it's got to be king b2. I just don't want to rush these puzzles because if I get it wrong, I'll be really mad at myself. Only move, and now I think you just run. They have Dobro ultra slot for 300 bits. It's obviously not king c4. You just run. 3 g6. Although you have to be careful here. Wait. h6, a3, king g8. But it's got to be a4. Okay. And now you have to be careful because as I just realized, if you take, there might be some weird c5, h4, cd6. There's some weird trick with takes c5, takes g5, and the queen is with check. So you do have to be very careful here how you play this. That's why I think it's that's why I think it's just g5, king g6, a3. So g5, h6, a3, king g8, a2, h7, a1, h8, trade, takes here, d5, g6, d4, takes, d3, king here. I think it's just g5. It is. Now you run the pawn, make the queen. Very good. There's knight f2. There's also just queen d6, queen d7, and queen d8. There are three moves that win the juicer. Which one is it? Queen d6 is wrong because of bishop e5. So it's not here. Queen d8 or d7 is the question. Thank you to Aztec for the 500 bits. Thank you so much, Aztec. Let's see. So queen d7 is logical. Yeah, this puzzle seems too easy in a way. That's why I'm a little confused. But queen d8 just wins material. So I'm really, again, there are two moves that look like they're both winning, and I'm not sure which one is right. I just have to find a reason that one is better than the other. Why do I drink out of a sippy cup? Because we are sponsored by G Fuel, if you guys can't tell. So we are sponsored by G Fuel. Fuel up. Make sure to fuel up and have enough energy for a stream. Yeah, you have to watch out for bishop takes f7, but the thing is queen d8 bishop f7 king f7 is just winning. Queen d7 does not lose the queen because you can go here, takes, and take with your queen. But I really don't know what the move is. They both look winning, which is a big problem here. They both look winning. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna go here. Maybe I'm just okay. I don't know what the difference is, but yeah, it's got to be right. Maybe that no, but knight e5, queen d5. Oh, queen d8, bishop e5, and bishop f7. Good point. Good point. Thank you, Dumbs, for life for the 2 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, so this is white to play and win. Let's see. Okay, rook f2 cannot be the right move. King f1, knight. King f1 could be right, but it looks wrong. I think it's just king e2. Wait, maybe I'm missing something very obvious, but I don't think I am. I think it's just king e2. Now they're just knight d3, I guess, and you just win the pawns. Yeah, okay, weird puzzle. Isn't this just check? Oh wait, no, it's not mate. So wait, so takes. Okay, it has to be takes. No other moves make sense. Wait, this is a very weird puzzle. It's got to be takes. No other moves. And now it's a question of which capture. Because if you capture here, I think you can capture and come back and hold the classic right triangle. So you can also just take and go here and then check and bishop e7. And then takes, check. Here takes. Also possible. Actually, queen b7, queen e5, you're just down a piece. I just realized. So it's 100% not that. It's got to be this. Okay, so now I have to find the next move. Huh. Thank you, Bunzi, for the prime. Thank you to Embarkation for the prime. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bishop g5 is the move I want to play. Then bishop e7. I don't know what my next move is. Yeah, bishop g5, bishop e7, queen g7, queen b4, bishop d2. Oh, bishop d2 just wins. Oh, then actually, then it's just very obvious. It's just very, then it just takes. Yeah, then it's just very easy in bishop d2. Let's go here, and I just win the game. Okay, so let's see. There are a couple of moves. Okay, let's see. So king c2, check, king d1, check. Here, check, king f3, you get mated. So it's got to be here. Here, check, here. Yeah, it's got to be here. And I guess you just go to e1. I'm kind of confused. Very, very weird puzzle. Weird puzzle. Okay, we're at 57. Am I pure Japanese? No, I'm German and Swedish. On top of being Japanese. So I'm basically the mix of those three. I have f6 here, which should just be crushing. Again, this puzzle looks too easy. What am I miss? This puzzle looks way too easy. What am I miss? I'm not missing anything, am I? Just takes? What? Okay, that was very easy. I think Tabulor for the 2, Westlanders for the 5. I think it's just b7 here and rook a1 and rook a8. This also looks too easy. This is going to be a big run. I'm feeling a 200 run on this puzzle rush. I'm feeling the 200 today. Let's see, I can go b7, rook d8, check, king b6, rook a8. Rook d5, I just go here. It's got to be b7. Rook b1, rook d8 is maybe winning, but probably okay. No rushing moves here. Yeah, it's just got to be b7. Rook b5, rook a1 wins. Rook d8, rook a1, king b6, rook a8 wins. Yeah, rook e5 takes. Yeah, it just wins. Go check, and then rook a8 and take the rook. Very good. Okay, up to 59. Thank you to Branny for the prime. Thank you so much to Branny. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. 169 missing from the poll. 200 or 201. I mean, if I'm trying to get 200, I have to have like I have to have 0 wrong for a very long time. I have to get to like 80 with 0 wrong to even have a shot. So I'm gonna be very slow probably. Okay, what are the moves here? c7 looks like an obvious move to try to win the game. f4, queen e4, king here takes king f1. I mean, that's winning for starters. So c7, I think c7 just wins the game. I don't really understand, because I also have queen b6 check, queen c4, queen takes check, king g5 is mate, king h5 is mate, queen c4, queen a2, king h. Yeah, it's just c7. Because if rook c5 takes queen e4, king f2 wins. c7, rook c5 takes, check block, check block, check here wins. So it's just got to be c7. There's just nothing else. And now you go queen e4, I think. Let's not get too cocky here and just blitz out a bad move. But I think it's just queen e4. Oh wait, I have to be. Wait, this is actually tricky. I just realized, because if here takes, he has a draw with queen e2, queen h5. It's not so obvious. I can also still make a queen, maybe. Queen check, and it's still no. Then king f5. Actually, this is a lot trickier than I thought it was. c7 was right, but I have to think. Let's think about this. Let's see, what are the options here? c8 is a move. c8 takes queen e4 also works. Okay, if queen e4, king f6. I think it's actually, I think you just make a queen here. I don't know why, but I think you just make a queen. So after takes, check, king f6, check. It's got to be winning. Let's see. My instinct is that it's not queen e4, because if I go queen e4, king g5, I have no way to stop this threat. So it's not queen e4. So I know it's not queen e4, so that means queen b6, rook b. I mean, rook b6 looks ridiculous as well, because it's just like king h5. So it's not rook b6, it's not queen e4, which means it's either this or it's this. One of these two moves. It's c8 queen or queen b6. So let's see. So if I play queen b6 check, actually I should calculate c8 because it's more forcing. Rook d2 takes, king f1 wins. So c8 queen, pawn takes wins. Queen f3, just king f2 takes, check wins. So c8 queen, queen takes, check, king g5 takes, king h5. I mean, rook 8. Yeah, it's just got to be queen. It's just got to be queen. Nothing else makes any sense here. King h5, rook h7, king f6. Just take the juicer. Although that's not so obvious. Wait, king f6. I'm pretty sure it's queen though. Let me just try to work it out. Oh, I also have king h3. Oh, I just have king h3 and g4, so of course it's queen. King g. Wait, king g5, gf4, king f6, queen d5 takes king f3, queen c3. Must be winning. It must be winning. If that's not winning, then I'm pretty sure it's just queen. That's gotta be winning. Yeah, it just has to be winning. Good. And now I have to be careful not to check, because then after here the king escapes. Wait, let's see. Okay, wait. So queen b6, king f5, check, king here, check, rook d3. No, I think it's just queen e4, queen f5. You even have rook g7. I'm pretty confident it's just queen e4. It's not queen e4, so be it. Yeah, it's got to be queen e4. It is, yeah. Thank you to Ambar Tuwari for the 3 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Nine more for 69. No, I mean, I want to get to 100 plus. I'm at 60 with 0 wrong. I'm going to take this very, very slow. Okay, rook g2 is an obvious move. Rook g2, rook g1 looks too easy. Okay, this looks too easy. Okay, so takes knight d4 with the fossilization. Takes and win the queen. Looks too easy. And if king h1, check, takes, knight d4 is just winning. It's just got to be takes. It's just although wait, no, then king g2, knight d4, check, knight b7. No, that is winning. What am I doing? I have uno dos tres. He has uno dos. So this should just be winning. d7, knight g. I think it's just winning. What other moves do I have besides rook g2 is another question. I guess I have knight d. Oh no, I'm so stupid. Takes. I can also take the knight with the fossil, so it's obviously rook g2. I'm just very stupid. I'm just extremely stupid. And now it's just rook g1, and I play knight takes knight. I only saw this fork, but I can just eat the juicer and fossilize the king. Very, very poor by me. So yeah, it's just check. And check. And check. Okay, now this puzzle I've seen before also. What's up with the microphone? The microphone is good, isn't it? I thought the microphone was good. Now this is just a straight puzzle. How do you do? Is it queen g2? Okay, what are the moves? There's queen g1, queen g2 to line up the checkmate. There's also d3, but then king e3. Thank you to Oz the Kurzafan for the prime. El Jose Lilo for the 4 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. What are the options here? It could be queen f1, check, king f3. Oh, wait. Actually, wait. I think I figured it out. I think it's check here, check. Because if king f5 check here, this is checkmate. And if king f3, I check. King f4? Wait, but I don't have a mate. Oh, wait a second. I thought it was check here, check. So king f2, I check, and then I go here. Please, king f5. Wait, so check here, check here, check here, check here. D3. No, then king. No. What are the options? Queen g2 looks right in some kind of weird way, but the pawn is on d2 for some reason. I just don't know why. Thank you to Chess is Chess for the 5 months. Thank you so much, Chess. Thank you to Lazy Boy for the Prime as well. Thank you so much, Lazy Boy. Okay, what do we know? It's not a pawn. It's not a pawn move, so it's definitely a queen move. What queen moves? Queen f1 makes sense. Queen g1, king e4 is wrong. So it's queen f1, queen g. It feels like one of these two works. Queen c6 does nothing. Queen e1, d1, c1, b1 do nothing. f1. So it's one of these three squares basically. Let's see. d3 is no good because then black can run the king into either way, d2 or d4 to dodge stuff. Queen g2 is the move I want to play, but queen g2 black plays f5 and then you have no mate. That's why I was thinking about this still. I don't think so, at least, unless there's some queen e2. Oh, queen e2 e4. Feels like there's some way. Wait, maybe I figured it out. Wait a second. I think maybe it's something where you have to get the queen here, so there's a check. Not sure what the move can be here. Huh. Some way that you can make a check here. Not sure what it is. Queen h2, because queen h2 king e4 and you can't do anything. Thank you to Chronoker Delta for the 6 months. Thank you, Chronoker Delta. Sub for $0. Pog. Thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. Queen f1 is the one that I'm going to look at. Okay, check king f3. Check king f4. Check king f5. There's some queen shoot. Oh wait, king f5. Wait, king f5 d3. No, d3 check. No, wait. Oh, this is hard. Queen g2 f5 looks right somehow, but I don't. Queen g2 or queen f1. Queen g2 f5. How do you? Maybe then queen e2, queen 2 e4. No, but then it doesn't work. I have no idea on this one. I have literally no idea. Could be queen g1. Oh, no, queen g1 doesn't threaten mate. What are the moves? There's queen. There's... Which one? I guess I'll look at queen g2 first. So queen g2 f5, check king e4, he escapes. So queen g2 f5, check, he escapes. Queen g2 f5 d3, he escapes. So queen g2 f5, queen e2 e4, he escapes. This is difficult. Okay, so I don't think it's queen g2, but then queen g1, king e4. So that means it's one of these two moves. It's one of these two moves. But queen g2, all I need is a reason for queen g2 not to work. That's what I have to find out. I need a reason for queen g2 not to work, and then I can just play queen f1. So queen g2 f5, because I think it is queen f1 actually. I'm pretty confident it is. But queen g2 f5 here, E4 no mate. Queen G3, King E4 no mate. I'm gonna trust myself that it's Queen F1, and I hope I'm right because I'm not sure. I did put the queen on F1, right? Oh, there's King G2. Wait, what? Wait a second. Wait a second. Sorry, I'm just gonna actually open this puzzle. Oh no, there is no mate. No, there is no mate. Thank you to Chronic or Delta. Thank you to QD Jelly for the 7th seed, Jamiko for the Prime and Daicha. Okay, let's see. So I have Rook G7. I don't know what the move was. Hit quit and go open it. I can't. Let me think. Rook G7 is a good move. I also just have Knight C6, which hits the bishop. Maybe that's just a move. Queen H4 looks terrible. I think it's just Knight C6. I saw the engine and it said Queen F1 is mate in 8. Wait, really? Wait a second. I'm just going to open chess base on my other monitor. 1 second. Seriously? It said Queen F1 is mate in 8? Wait, let me check that. 1 second. Wait, let me check that. What was the position? F1, D2, B3. Okay. B3, D2. I'm just checking that very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Queen A5. King F5. Just make sure it's 5 pawns, right? C7, C5, F4, H4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on 2, yeah. Let me see. I'm just checking. I'm just checking. Queen F1's a draw. No, Queen G2 is Queen G2, Queen E2, E4, Queen E1. Okay. I knew the pawn on D2. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Yeah, that makes sense why it doesn't work. Of course. Yeah, because you have Queen E1 at the end and Knight 6. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get back to this puzzle. Okay. What do I have here? Can play Knight C6. I don't even know what else works. I'm just gonna do it. Oh wait, if I take, I get mated here. Oh wait, this is tricky. Wait a second. Show us. Yeah, it was Queen G2, F5, Queen 2, E4, Queen E1. I knew there was some trick where you push a pawn to make a check. I just didn't have the right concept. Very frustrating. Okay, let's see here. What do I have? I have Queen E5, I have Queen G7. Queen G7 trade is bad. 95 is bad. Rook C8 is a move. Okay, what moves do I have that make no sense? Queen G7 is bad. There are no other queen moves. No bishop moves. No knight moves, so it has to be a rook move. It's either Rook C8 or Queen G7. But Queen G7 he just trades and takes. Then I have Knight D4 maybe. It's got to be Rook C8. Yeah, and just takes. Good. Oh, sorry. Queen G7, there's Bishop F6. Oh, man. Yeah, you're right. At least I saw another way that it was losing. So what do I have? Rook C8 looks good. I have Rook C8. I also have Rook B8. Which one makes more sense here? Rook C8 looks good here. Why is rook c8 not good is the question. Wait, so if I go rook c8, rook d2 is checkmate. King d2, I guess I just take, and that's should just be winning. So if rook c8, I've concluded that rook d2 and king d2 both lose. If rook g2, knight e3, that looks completely winning also. And if c3, I check and I mate. So if I go rook c8, knight e1 is the only move that I think holds the game, and then maybe knight f2. That looks winning. Okay, what other moves make sense here? Knight e3 is not a good move because then rook g7 and you're getting checkmated. Knight f2 does not look right at all. Not sure why, but it's not right. So it's got to be rook c8. But then knight e1, I have to find the move. Knight f2. Wait, but knight f2. Yeah, it's got to be rook c8. Yeah, okay, knight e1 as expected. Now I have knight e3 and I have knight f2. Important which one I go for, because one probably wins, one does not win. My guess is that probably knight f2 is right. So if you go here, check, here, check, he takes a knight. So surely the knight belongs on f2 in this line. Thank you to Cutie Jelly for the gift of sub to Human Should for the for 1 month. Knight f2, queen a3 though. Let's see. Not easy. It's not rook c2 because if knight takes c2. Knight e3, queen a3. I mean, there's bishop c2 as well here with knight e3, which I guess is playable. Do I have other ideas is also a question. Although bishop c2 actually does look quite good. Wait a second. So if I take, wait, actually, how does white stop this? Wait a second. Wait a second. So if I take knight e3, rook d2 is checkmate, king d2, and the game goes on. Although you do have knight c2 there, I guess. But the game goes on after king d2. Knight c2, queen b5, knight d4. It's probably winning, but it's not winning on the spot. But it's probably winning. Knight e3 and queen a3 is better. I mean, this is the problem. Technically speaking, after knight e3 and knight f2, queen a3, you can trade this endgame and you're up a pawn 1 2 3 4 5 against 1 2 3 4. But it's a puzzle, so probably that's not the solution. So my guess is that it's probably just takes. f2 does not when the rook sees queen a3. This is what I'm saying. I think it's knight e3, or I think it's bishop c2. If that's wrong, that's wrong. But if that's wrong, that's wrong. If that's wrong, that's wrong. But I'm pretty sure this is right. D2, rook g2. I mean, I don't know. It looks winning. Although rook g2, rook a1 takes. Wait, maybe it's not though. Wait, so if you take knight c2, knight e3, rook g2, I guess knight g2 wins. Okay, so it's 1 and 3. I'm gonna trust this bishop takes c2. I hope it's right. I don't actually know. Yeah, I mean, you can play. The whole point is knight f2, queen a3 trade, and you're up in exchange. But the thing is, knight f2 and knight e3 are the same thing. So I'm gonna trust my intuition that it takes. It is okay, good, and it's got to be knight e3 now. Rook g2 as expected. Okay, so now I have to find the right move. It goes on. There's just knight g2, I guess. Don't know why that's not just winning. But then king d2 maybe. Okay, what are the moves? You have knight d1 or knight g2. Knight d1 actually looks like the best option because of check. But knight d1, there's rook g7. Okay, so knight d1, rook g7 is clearly wrong because you're getting mated. Queen a1, king d2, queen d1, king e3, rook c2 is better, but it's probably not winning. Here, yeah, it's queen a1's not winning. So queen a1's not winning. Knight d1 is wrong. Leaves what? Knight c2 or rook c2, I guess. Or knight takes g2, of course, is lurking. Maybe it is just knight takes g2. I don't know what it is. What's wrong with rook c2? White just takes, and after queen a1, white goes here. You take, and then you take, and then queen takes d6, and you're not winning. Knight g2 is the move that I think is right. Knight d1, rook g7, and you're getting checkmated, so it can't be knight d1. It's not knight d1 or knight c2. So it's either knight g2 or queen a1, king d2. You have nothing. Rook c2 is nothing. So I think by process of elimination, it's probably just knight takes g2. Makes the most sense, I guess. I think it's just knight g2. And if rook d3, I have knight e. Yes, okay. I think it's. I hope this is right. I think it's. I think it's knight g2. I'm gonna trust myself that it's knight g2. Oh, it's right. Oh, that was right. Okay, good. Whew. Okay, took me a second to register whether it was right or wrong. Yeah, I guess I go rook h1, only move that makes sense here. And then rook c1. Yeah, I got scared there for a second. I think it's got to be this. Okay, I think I can take. The only question is, do I take the pawn or not? I mean, if I go here, he just take. No, I mean, I think I just take the pawn. I don't understand what difference this makes. And now I go here. Okay, that was an easy puzzle. Okay, rook c1 looks right here. Rook c1, queen f1. And I guess you just take and go rook d2? I'm a little confused. Oh, wait, sorry. You actually, wait, you have a check here. I just noticed. Wait, I just realized actually, I just suddenly realized there's no pawn. I thought there was a pawn on g7 here. So actually, that makes it a lot easier, because now that means you cannot check, because then just king g2. I just didn't notice there was no pawn on this g7 square, so it's an open file. So that means it's. I think that actually guarantees that it's just rook g8. Rook c1, king g2, rook g8, king h3. It's definitely not winning. So if that's not winning, it has to be check. It has to be check. Okay, rook b1 doesn't work. Rook c8, white just takes. You just take. Okay, and just rook check and just take the rook. Very weird puzzle. Okay, check. What is GM? I thought you were on TSM. What do you mean, what is GM? What does GM mean? I think Cutie Jelly for the gifted sub. Thank you to Visual for the 7 months in a row. Is GM your team? Very funny. Okay, well, first thing is King G7 check, and white has nothing. That's step one, obviously. I think King F7 is the right move. King F7 looks right. It seems right. I think I go up to E6 here probably. I think you do Gouda man for the prime, Rathbar for the prime. Okay, the question is what's the difference between the squares? I'm not actually sure if there is a difference, but I assume the king's better on E6. White has no checks. Oof. I guess maybe there's some white can somehow escape if you go to E8 versus E6. Don't really understand. You can't go to F8 because you get mated. Rook E7 is obviously wrong, so these two moves are out. This move is out because of takes, so these three are out, which means King G8's out also because that's the same position we had before. So we have two moves. It's a 50-50. And now what is the difference is the question. Maybe on King E8 white can actually grab the juicer. You check here, check, and come up. It's got to be E6. It just has to be. It is, yeah. And now I think you check and check. Check G3 rook E4, yeah. Thank you, Elvis. Thanks for 777. Appreciate it. GM is a great stock, though. That is for sure. Okay, let's see. What are the moves? I have Queen C8 here. Not as good as GME. True story. True story. GM means good morning. General manager. Google man. Guild master. I like it. Guild master. Nice. What are my moves here exactly? I have 95, 96, 97, which maybe is winning. Maybe is winning, but I don't really believe in it. So if I conclude that isn't winning, what are the other moves? Oh, maybe I just have check and oh, that's a beautiful tactic. Here and here takes B5. Oh, that's beautiful. That's just beautiful. B5, bishop C7, or A7. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. It's check in here. Takes and then here. Very good. I'll be right back. Ugh. All right. Let's see. What else? What other moves are there here? There's I'm not muted, am I? Am I muted? No, I'm not. Good one. Good one. Okay, what are the moves here? Bishop F3 is no good. Queen. There are no queen moves because he just takes F7. So no queen moves. Are there any rook moves? Rook D3 is an obvious move here. No queen moves. Check, no bishop moves, so it has to be a rook move, which is good. Rook D1 looks wrong. Rook D3 looks very likely to be right. I think rook D3 is just correct, unless I'm crazy. Any other rook move, white just takes. So it just I mean, rook D3 is the only move that makes any sense here. It's got to be rook D3. Unless I'm just missing something very obvious. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So takes King G2. Still no bishop moves because bishop here takes. So no bishop moves, no queen moves. So it has to be a rook move. So it has to be rook H3. And then I guess it's probably bishop F5, King F2 is not so clear. Bishop E6, King F2. Bishop E6, King F2, Queen E5. That looks right. Yes, it's got to be right. So it's got to be takes. And now I think it's check to hold the pawn so you can bring the queen into the game. It's got to be this check to hold so the queen no longer needs to guard. Thank you to Zalmoxis for the 4 months. Thank you so much, Zalmoxis. Appreciate it. It's Bishop E6. I'm almost certain of it. Just got to be Bishop E6 here. Yeah, now you just take the pawn, I think. Because now the bishop holds, so the queen doesn't need to hold the pawn. Or is it... Wait, no. Queen H6 or Queen G5. So... Rook G3 is ridiculous. It's just got to be takes. Aha. Queen G5. So it keeps going. Okay, I can make a check down here. Okay, what? I can't move the rook. Can't move the bishop, so it has to be a queen move. And it has to be a check, because otherwise I get mated on h5 by the queen and the rook. So it has to be a check. There's only one check in the position, which is on a1. So it's got to be queen a1. Let me double check. Queen g5, rook g5. Takes is a draw. That can't be right. So it's not queen g5. No rook moves, no bishop moves. Queen g5 is wrong. It has to be check, but just process of elimination, it's got to be check. Unless I'm missing something. No pawn move, no rook moves, no bishop moves. It's got to be a queen. Queen d5, you're up a pawn. No, actually, you're not up a pawn. You're just getting mated. I think it has to be queen a1. Rook f3, white just takes the juicer. It's got to be queen a1. Nothing else makes sense. I don't see the mate. That's the only problem. Queen a1, king e2. No other moves make sense. Rook f3, Jesus chat. Yeah, Rook f3. Yeah, there's like no other move here that makes sense. It's just, I mean, if it's not this, I mean, I'm out of my mind. It is. Okay, good. Okay, black to move and win here. Okay, this actually looks very tricky. Too many options. Queen d4 looks winning. Although actually queen d4, d6. f2 check king here, not so easy to win. Some kind of checkmating pattern. Could also go, wait, no, f2 he just takes. Okay, so white's threatening to make a checkmate. So really there are only two moves. There's this move or this move. One or two. Which one is it is the question. e3 is a move, although after e3 queen f5 you probably don't have any way to win. Or queen e4 maybe. So at least it's a 50-50 to start with. It's either this or it's this. But queen g6 he just checks. King d, or not queen g6, sorry, queen d, wait, queen d4 or e3 is what I meant. Say I start with queen d4, d6 f2, check king g1, queen h4. There's no way to win. e3. Queen d1 is not checkmate, you guys. Queen d1 white just takes with the knight. But thank you for the suggestion. My instinct is that it's queen d4, because queen d4 centralizes the queen. Just feels like the right move. But e3 also feels like the right move as well. Problem is e3 queen f5. I don't know how you progress. Then there's queen d3. See, e3, no, queen e3 is 100% wrong. e3 seems like it's oh man, e3 seems like it's reasonable. Queen d4, d6, f2 check, queen h4. Queen h4 and you have no way to win. Or you could just take the pawn. Not easy. It's queen d4 or e3. It's a 50-50. Queen h4. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. My instinct is that e3 queen f5. Queen f5 is wrong, so I'm gonna trust my instinct. It's right. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's see. And now I think it's f2 check here, queen h4, and there's some trick in here. I don't know what the trick is, but there's some trick. I mean, I'm assuming I just push this pawn. I don't see an e3 just takes. I think I just push. I hope it's right. Okay, this has to be right. Okay, now I have to find the next move. I mean, this is where it gets really hard because I don't see the next move. That's the problem. I saw this position at the start, but thank you to Lincoln for the 5 months. Thank you to Lincoln. Appreciate it. Thank you. Maybe it's just queen d2 and e3 too. Maybe it's just maybe it's queen d2. What's wrong with e3 is that white trades the queens. White trades the queens and pushes his pawn down the board. That's the problem with e3. It's not e3. It's either queen c3 or queen d2. It's still a 50-50. Check here, e3. I don't know what it is. It's not queen c3 because after queen c3, king here, it can't be queen c3 because you're going to lose the pawn on e4. I mean, I guess it could be, but I don't think it is. I think it's queen d2. I'm pretty confident it's queen d2 and just e3 or something, even though I'm not sure. I think it's this. It is good. And now it's just e3, I guess. Good. Okay. Black to move and win. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3 squares you can go from. I think it's this. What's the difference? Wait, if you go here, c5, bishop d2 is a draw. So king b4, king b6 is a draw. King c4, king b6 is a draw. King b5, here c5, bishop d2, c4. Could be king b5, I guess. Could be king b5. Wait, if I go here, it's a draw. So all three of these, I think it's king b5. Here, c5, bishop d2, c4. Here, c4, bishop d2, here. It's king b5. d4 draws, b4 draws, c4 draws. d5 draws, it's got to be b5. d5 king here, and it's a draw. Because the king gets back. Yeah, it's 100% b5. Let me just double check. King b4 here, check is a draw. So b4 is no good. c4, king b6, c5, king c5, bishop d2 is a draw. So these two are bad. King d4 here is bad. So these three are wrong. King d5, king b6, c5 here is no good. So it's got to be here. Okay, good. Okay, rook g8 here and queen h3 looks winning material. Knight f4 takes, no good. Okay, you're down a piece here. You're down a piece. Nothing else makes any sense, even remotely any sense, besides rook g8. It's got to be rook g8. No other moves make sense. You're just down one knight. Could be just here in rook f8. h3, queen g5. Okay. Okay, knight f4, check. Rook g7, queen h6, king g8, rook d2, knight g2 takes, and you lose. So it can't be knight f4. So it can't be knight f4. Rook g7. You hang the rook, so no. King h7. No. It's got to be rook f8, I guess. I think it's just rook f8 here. Don't see any other moves that make any sense. Yeah, it is. Yeah, now you just take. Take. Good. Okay, g4. Okay, what are the options? Even material here. Takes queen g4 is wrong, so it's got to be a queen move, I guess, to f4. And then I don't know what the next move is. It's like queen f4, bishop c3. Okay, there are no other queen moves that really make sense. So confused by this. So confused. This has to be queen f4, bishop c3, and then there's some magic tactic. Takes, he just takes. Has to be a queen. Has to be queen f4. Queen f4, bishop c3. I'm confused. I think it's just queen. I don't see any other moves that make sense, so okay. Maybe it's just e4 because rook d, all the squares are covered. I can't move my bishop here, so bishop can't move. This bishop can't move. h5 is absurd, so it's not a bishop or a pawn, or this pawn, so it's none of these things. It's not a queen move. They're no good rook moves, so I guess it's just e4 e3. But e4 bishop e1, e3. I guess it's just e4. But e4 g5 maybe. Maybe queen f3. Huh. I have no idea what this one is. Oh wait, because e4 g5 I have bishop g4, rook g4, rook d1, and it's mate. That's the trick. That's the trick. Okay, so I play e4 g5 bishop g4, and if rook g4 I have this check. If he goes bishop g7, I just take in here. That's the check. Yes, it's got to be e4. That's the trick, is that I have bishop g4. That's the whole trick of the puzzle. Okay, bishop e1, logical move, and now I think I just go e3 and queen e4. Although e3, rook g3, then check. Queen f3. Not so clean. I gave all in for 80k. Okay, don't fail me. Don't worry, you guys. It can't really be that bad. I lost 20k points on a channel last night betting, so I know the feeling all too well. Let's see. Okay, this is quite the wrong song for this moment. This is completely the wrong song. This is right when I need to focus and not lose my mind, and it's like quite the opposite. E3 is obviously E3 rook here. Checking queen f3, and there's no good way to win. It's not easy here. Queen f3 is also no, queen f3 is not good. It's not a queen move. Could be rook d1 maybe. Sure, rook d1's not in. Sure, wait, rook d1's not insane because now I play the backdoor trick with bishop g4 again. Maybe it is just rook d1. D1. I think it's just rook d1 here because rook g3 I go queen c1. Or no, rook g3 I just take. So rook d1, rook g3 I take. D1, queen f2 I can just take. It's got to be rook d1. It's got to be rook d1. Maybe PZ shock with a raid with 1090. It's got to be rook d1. Ugh. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, thank you for the raid. Right as I throw. Right as I throw. I'm gonna play some blitz in a second again. This is just too hard. Puzzles are just too difficult. Just too difficult. Okay, rook d5. I mean, this must be takes queen g4 and something. Thank you, virtual vicar, for the 13 months. Bishop d5, queen g4, and I don't have a way to win. Could be rook d5. No, that's wrong. Longest I've gone is 117. I did it over 2 days. This is problematic. Stop throwing. I thought rook d1 was the right move because e3 rook g3 I didn't see the win. What was the win after rook g3? Queen e4, queen f3. I mean, maybe I just take and go queen c1 there and that's just winning, I guess. Okay, I don't want to get this one wrong in a flurry, so let me just see. What are the moves? Yeah, rook takes. I saw rook e3 right away, but there's king e3 and there's no checks really. It's not rook e3. It's not bishop f2. It's basically a 50-50. But rook d5, bishop e4 looks bad. So I'm pretty confident it just has to be this and just takes or something. Like bishop d5, queen g4, rook e3 takes. Queen g3. But I don't see the win. Again, I don't see the win. Just don't see it. It's either bishop d5 or rook e3. It's like bishop d5, queen g4, and then I don't know if it's rook e3 and takes, although my brain is getting fried again. Oh wait, actually, you know what? Maybe it is rook e3. No, maybe it's takes queen g4, rook e3, king e3. Wait, what did I just see? And then like, wait, so takes here, here, take. I just saw something. I think CAD move for the gift sub. You would play bishop d5 in a real game. I think I would. It's just I would consider rook e3 also. Oh yeah, what I saw was this one. So rook e3, king e3 takes, queen here, check, and if here you take, king f4, and then you have rook e4 and you win this way. That's what I was thinking about. Yeah. Bishop d5, queen e2. I don't know. It could be something really weird, like bishop d5, queen here, and like bishop c6 or something, although that doesn't make sense either. I don't know what the moves are. My instinct is that it's like it's rook e3 though. That's my instinct. But maybe it's not. My instinct is rook e3 for whatever reason. I don't see it. Yeah, just my instinct. I'm gonna play a move though, because I don't want to keep going on forever here. Well, actually, rook d5, bishop e4, rook e5 is probably good too. Thank you to Chris P for the prime. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Chris P. My guess is that it's I don't know. I really don't know. Could be rook e3 is a very attractive move. But I don't think it's right, because then there's no, it's not rook d5. No, wait a second. No, it's not rook e3. I think it's just bishop d5. That's my guess, is that somehow there's some way. Please be right. Ugh. I think it's got to be bishop d5. I'm gonna try. It is. Okay, good. It's just got to be this, and I think it's just rook e3. It's got to be like rook e3 here. Takes check. If bishop e4, you take. So takes check. King d2, queen f1, queen g3. I guess there's got to be a way to checkmate there. It's got to be rook e3. No other moves make sense here. Bishop c6, just queen g3, bishop e5, rook c4. You can't move the bishop, you can't move the queen. You can try this. No pawn moves, no rook moves. It's got to be rook e3. It's rook e3 or bishop c6, one of those two. But bishop c6 just does not feel right to me. It's just not right. It's got to be rook e3 and rook e8. It's got to be rook e3. It is, yes, good. Okay, and now the question is which move. I think I throw in the check first. Check, queen f1. I mean, this is another tricky spot. I think it's check, king d2, queen f1, queen g3, and then I have to find something. I think it's just queen f1. Or no, not queen f1, sorry. I think it's just rook e8. It's got to be rook e8. Because if you take here, you can take this way, check, and run the king out this way. It's got to be rook e8. It has to be rook e8. It's got to be rook e8. Please be right. Okay, it goes. Oh, the puzzle goes on. Okay, so I take, and I take, and this is exactly what I thought it would be. Okay, what moves do I have here? I have queen f1 or bishop e4. Rook e4 takes, just takes. So it's not rook e4. It's not bishop f2. So it's queen f1. It's basically queen f1 or bishop e4. But if queen f1, white just takes, check, and rook e. I mean, wait, takes fg3. And you have no mate, so it can't be queen f1. So it has to be bishop e4. Process of elimination. It's got to be bishop e4. It is okay. Now it's just winning. Yeah, now you just take and just takes. So my initial idea was right. I just had the wrong. Yeah, what is this? White to move and win. What is this? You take here. That's just a draw, right? Pawns go. Yeah, it's just a draw. So you take here. Wait, what? Wait, what am I missing? Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, if you go over and you play this end game, this is a draw because it's h2 h3. Go here, here. It's a draw. So I assume you just take and go up. Maybe it's thinking takes here, 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 here. I don't understand this. I just don't understand this puzzle. Okay, easy puzzle. Very good. Thank you to Evan Fiore for the 3 months. Thank you to New Ages for the 6. D-Tazga for the 3 months. Thank you so much, D-Tazga. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, what do we have here? We have Rook F8 here. It's also Queen H5 maybe. It's also Rook G7, which is kind of weird. What's the count? 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3. Rook F8, Bishop F8 offers nothing. Rook G7 offers nothing. That was, yeah, that was not a 70 level puzzle. This one's gonna be really hard. What are the moves? Oh yeah, that's at 3800. That was not 3800, of course. The problem is black's gonna take the juicer on d4 if you move the queen anywhere. Like if you go here, here, or here, this juicer hangs and you lose the game. So you don't really have many options. What options do you have here? You have Rook F8, which is a move, which is wrong. Rook F8's wrong. It's got to be Rook G7. Then Bishop E7. Very frustrating. It could be Queen H5, I guess. Takes Bishop E3, Queen E3, King H1. G6. No, that's wrong. Okay, so it's not Queen H5. Yeah, this is probably one of those 4,000 puzzles. Thank you to Rolling Me and thank you to Caffeinated Cameron. This is probably one of those like 4,000 puzzles, I think. Ugh. Why not Rook F8 and Queen F3 because it's no good? Yeah, this is one of these really unpleasant puzzles. I mean, Queen H5, Queen D4, King H1, King D8, and again, there's just nothing. Yeah. This one is very difficult. Okay, Rook F8's not the right move. It's Rook G7 or a Queen move, I feel like. I guess that's a good thing. I don't have many options here, I just realized. So like I can either play Rook takes G7, I can either take this pawn, or I can, I think it's actually maybe, I think it is just Rook G7 weirdly. Then Queen F6. No, Rook G7, Queen F6 does not look right. King C7, no moves. Okay, Rook G7 I think is wrong. Rook F8 is wrong. So it can't be a rook move. So then it has to be a queen move. There's 1, 2, 3 queen moves. So which queen move is it? Which queen move is it? They're like Queen F3, Queen D4, King H1, Knight E5. You have nothing. So Queen F3 can't be right. So because Queen F3, Queen D4, Knight E5, and you just resign. So that means it's got to be this or this. Queen F1 makes some sense actually. Like Queen F1, but after, but still Queen F1, Queen D4, King H1, Knight E5 again. You have nothing. Queen H5 could be the right. Actually, maybe that's why Queen H5 is try. Queen h5 could make sense. Queen h5, queen d4, bishop e3, queen e3, king h1, g6. And is there a mate there somewhere? I don't see a mate. Literally have no idea what this puzzle is. What could it possibly be? Could be rook f8, but I don't think it's rook f8. I really don't think it's rook f8. Okay, so if I decide it's not rook f8, it has to be a queen move, as I just stated. So if it has to be a queen move, what queen moves are there? There's queen h5. It's the only move that makes any sense in this world, but it still doesn't work. Rook g7, queen f6. Oh, wait. Rook g7, queen f6. Wait. I have queen h5, king d8, knight e6. Takes and bishop g. Oh, wait a second. There's a trick. Wait a second. There's a trick. I think it's rook g7. I just spotted this. So here, check king d8, knight e6. And if queen e6, I just check rook f6. I don't know if there's a forced win there, but that looks right somehow. Horse e6 does not work, so he just takes. Rook f8, bishop f8, and you're just down a juicer, which is why I'm quite convinced it's not rook f8. It's queen g7 at the end. I think I'm gonna trust myself. I think it's rook g7. The moment I start thinking more about this. Here, check, here. Takes, check. Rook f6, knight e4, bishop e7. I still don't see it though. Maybe it takes. Rook f1. Knight e7. I think rook g7 is right. That's my instinct. I think it's right. If it's wrong, so be it, but I think it's right. I usually stream like 6 to 7 hours every day, pretty much. I always take like Sunday off, but I stream 6 to 7 hours every other day. I mean, queen h5 is also very attractive. 94, 97. 7 takes 6, 97. I think it is. I think it's rook g7. I'm gonna trust myself and hope that it's right. If it's wrong, so be it, but I don't see anything else. It's right. Okay, so yeah, so I was right. So the line is correct. So it's check and then takes. So I'm not insane, at least I hope I'm not. Okay, let's go check. No other moves make any sense at all. And now the last critical move, I think, is this. I think if knight f7, he can just take. Oh, but then I have bishop g. Wait, sorry, no, knight f7, he goes king c7, right? And I just resign. So I think it's got to be knight e6. Knight f7, king c7. Yeah, it's got to be this. Bishop g5. Do you take the bishop or do you take the queen? Or wait, no, sorry, you can't take the bishop. So if you take the bishop, you get ice skated on f1 by the queen and the rook. So you have to take the queen. Very good. 38.93. Geez, 38.93. Oh my gosh. Okay, I knew that was going to be one of those insane puzzles. Okay, what do I have here? I don't have many options. So smart? No, hardly. Let's see. Actually, I've check. Wait, I've checked King F1. Whoa, thank you to Johnzy for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much to Johnzy. Thank you for the 5 gifteds, man. Actually, this might be very easy. It might just be here, takes here, and then bishop a4, and you collect the juicers on the edge. Yeah, I think this is actually quite easy. I think it's just check and take. Let me double check. Any other moves? Rook c8's bad. Bishop b7 is a move, but it's just a game. I think it's just check. I think it's just a check. Are these computer generated? Yes, they are. I think it's, please be right. It is right. Okay, good. And I think you just take and go here, and then you have this very annoying pin. Okay, what other moves do you have? Rook f1, king c2, check, king d1's not winning, king h7's not winning, white's threatening. I think you just take. This has to be right. Now you go, I think you go here, although king f7, this is kind of weird. King f7 might also, oh no, then there's rook g8, so no. And it has to be here, takes, and here. Very good. Okay, so e4 now, which is a move. Rook d4 maybe. What moves make sense for black? Rook d4. Rook d4 makes sense. E4 makes sense as well. E4 g3 just takes maybe, although it feels not ideal. Not ideal at all. Okay, let's see. Yeah, e4 queen c3 is rook g7 is what I was thinking about. Rook d4 with bishop b4 makes a lot of sense. That's also why I was considering rook d4, but actually rook d4 queen e3, and I don't see a good move. But I still think e4 probably is right. I don't know, it's probably right. Why am I drinking so much water? Ugh. Rook d4, I was thinking about that while I was in the bathroom. Rook d4 doesn't make sense. I'm booting up Stockfish, good one. E4 is the only move that makes sense as I think about it more, though, because the only other move that I see that you can play is rook d4, but after queen e3, I don't know what your next move is. That's the problem. I don't know. I see nothing else. How is it not e4? Well, the thing with the e4 is there are many moves. There's queen c3 and g3 in between. That's why I'm not 100% sure. Oh, thank you, Pasquale Bambino, for the 3 months. Thank you so much, Pasquale Bambino. Thank you so much. I mean, e4 g3 bishop g3 is probably winning. Queen c3 rook g7 g3 bishop g3. I mean, it looks winning. I think it's e4. I don't see anything else that makes sense. Like literally no other move makes sense. Because I know rook d, well, I guess rook d4 queen e3, but then you have to, yeah, I think it just has to be e4, and it just wins. But I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, that's my guess. Thank you to Wynitz for the 5 months. Thank you to Dan Briskin for the prime as well. Thank you so much. I think it's just e4. I'm just gonna go with it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But rook d4 queen e3, there's no way to push, and then it's not even a tactic. So it's got to be e4. And now the key here is that I don't blunder. 2 moves. King h7 looks very wrong somehow. Well, king h7 g3. Also king h7 bishop e4 looks scary, but let me just make sure. So king h7 g3 bishop g3. Bishop g3. I don't actually know if it's bad. You're in check, you guys. There's no checkmate. I think rook g7 is a good move, but I'm not sure. King h7 just looks wrong. I'm not 100% sure why, but it just seems wrong somehow. d4, rook f7, king g6 though. Okay, let me start with rook g7 and see what's wrong with rook g7 first, because it seems like it's the better move. So rook g7, g3, I take. He has to go rook e2, and then I take. Rook e8, king h7, queen c2. It's complicated. Wait, so rook g, actually, wait, rook g7, g3 takes queen c. No, actually that doesn't work. So rook g7, g3 takes, rook e2 takes, rook e8, king h7, queen c2, rook g6, rook f3, rook f. Wait, that's very messy. Takes e4. f7, king g6. I'm actually not sure here what it is. I thought it was rook g7, but the more I think about it, the more I start to think that it might be actually king h7. Yeah, the more I think about it, I think it is king h7. I think it is just king h7 the more I think about it. Because rook g7, g3 takes, rook e2 takes, check here, check, rook g6, rook f3. Actually, you're getting kind of mated here. You're getting boxed up and mated. I think it's actually king h7. I can't believe that I'm going to play it, but I think it is king h7, weirdly. Because you avoid the checks. It is, okay. Yeah, okay, that's good. So now I take, or do I take with a rook? Actually, it's still not trivial, but actually rook g3 is not, wait, rook g3 is not bad at all now that I think about it. Rook g3? No, wait, but rook g3 just goes queen c2. Wait, rook g3, wait, no, rook g3, queen c2, rook f3, I have queen e1. Oh, wait, now, wait a second. Rook e4, rook e4. Actually, I think it's just rook takes. Maybe it's just rook takes. Probably it's just rook takes, actually. Actually, rook takes just went. Wait, why am I so bad? I didn't even see this until. I'm pretty sure it's just rook g3. Bishop e4, rook e4, rook f7, king g8, you win. e4, queen c2. Wait, there's a trick. Wait, takes, queen c2. Queen c2, rook g4. Should be winning. Pretty sure it's rook takes, actually. Pretty sure it's rook takes. Rook g3, bishop e4, takes, queen c2, rook g4. Yeah, I think it just wins. You just have rook g4 at the end. Yeah, you have rook g4 and you just win the game. So I'm going to trust myself that it says please be right. It is right? Okay. Oh, but it does the bad move, because now I just take and take. Yeah, and takes. Okay, good. All right. Much better. This puzzle I think I've had before. I've seen this puzzle before. And this one is I think the move is king e3 if I remember correctly. Or wait, no, is it king e3? I've had this puzzle before. I don't remember the exact ordering. But there's something in this puzzle that's not right. And I think it's that there's some queen h5 if you go king f1. So I'm trying to remember. No, actually, maybe no. Actually, it is just king f1. It is king f1 takes. No, wait, or is it? Well, actually, no. It has to be king f1. But there's something after that that I got wrong. I don't remember what it is that I got wrong. But it's something with queen h5. That's all that I remember. Pretty sure it's king f1. There's something that I remember though with some queen h5. This much I remember about it. There's something with queen h5 that I'm trying to remember. Takes h7 takes queen f7. It's got to be king f1. I'm almost certain it's king f1, but there's something that I remember with queen h5. What am I thinking about? I think it has to be king f1. Yeah, okay, this is good. And now I think it's bishop c4. I forgot about queen h5. I think that's what I remember looking at. Now, do you take or do you go bishop g6 was the question. I think it's bishop g6 and hg7 if I remember correctly. I think it's here, takes, chat. No, it's takes on f7. Yeah, it's bishop g6. And I remember because the thing is, if hg7, there's queen h5 here. That's what the line was that I remember. That's what it was. So I know it's not hg7. Thank you to Care for the 8, Zotes for the 3, Wizzy for the 2, Treacle Toes for the prime. That's what it is. It's bishop g6 because if hg7, there's queen h5, queen h1, and you lose the game. That's exactly what the line was. So it's bishop g6 takes, and then you take on g7, takes, and bishop e5. Yes, that's what it was. Yeah, that's what I remember, because I remember spending a lot of time on this one looking at hg7 and forgetting that queen h5, queen h1 was a problem. So it's here, and now I'm almost certain it's takes and bishop f7. Yeah, it's, wait, takes, check, king g8, queen e8. Yes, this takes. Yeah, it just takes. And now you, okay, check, there's rook f6, so it's takes. Yep, there we go. Very good. Oh, this is a puzzle I had with Levy. I had this puzzle with Levy, but I don't remember this one. Oh no, I don't remember this one. This is the one I had with Levy. But it's, you look for, I remember you look for the forcing move here. And the forcing move, I'm almost certain, was queen b2. I remember you look for the forcing puzzle, and the forcing puzzle was queen takes b2. I'm almost certain it was like queen b2. I mean, this isn't the puzzle that I had with Levy. Are you guys sure? It was, all I remember about this puzzle is that it was a forcing line. That's what I remember about the puzzle. Whatever we played was just the forcing line. That's what I remember about this. It's not rook f3. I know it's not rook f3. It's either queen b2 or rook f6. But as I recall, I think this was I don't remember. Trying to remember in my memory. I think it was rook. You know what I think it was? I think it was. I'm trying to remember it. I think it was rook f6, king a5 check, king b5, queen b2, king c5, knight e7. I think that's the checkmate. I think that's what it was. Oh man, I wonder. My memory could be failing me. It could be queen. It could have been the other order too. It's one of those two orders. It's either queen b2, king a5, but queen b2, king a5, rook f6, queen b3, you don't get the mate. So it has to be rook f6 first. It has to be rook f6. I think. I'm not sure. I'm almost certain it was rook f6. I'm trying to think about this for 1 second. Yes, because now that I think about it, was queen takes b2 was a check on b5. Yes, queen b2 was a check on b5. Queen takes b2 was a check on b5. Yeah. Queen takes b2 was a check. Now I'm trying to picture it in my memory. Queen takes b2 was with a check. It was not an off move. It was with a check. So it is rook f6. I think it is, although I'm actually not sure. I may be misremembering it. I mean, I could be misremembering the line, but I'm pretty sure it was rook f6. Because I feel like it was queen takes b2 was with a check, and I thought that was the end of the puzzle, and it wasn't. And then we still had to find another move after king c5. So we'll see if my memory, if my photographic memory is working or not. Because I'm almost certain that it was queen takes b2 was check. Yeah, I'm gonna trust that my memory is not failing me here. It's not. Okay, good. Now was it? I believe it was with check. Because queen b2. Well, there are many moves white has, because it was a very forcing continuation. It was checking, then the quiet knight e7. It was just a very quiet continuation. Yeah, and now you take. Wait, but there's knight b3. Wait a second, but there's knight b3. Wait a second. Oh, but you have rook f3 or something, I think. I'm almost certain it just takes, but I just don't remember this cleanly. I don't remember this cleanly at all, but I'm pretty sure it's takes, because I recall I think it's takes here, rook f3. If queen f3 you take, if queen d5 you go rook f7, if queen c6 you take, if takes, or sorry, no, you go king h8. If king takes c6 you go, wait, what do you go? I think it's I'm gonna trust the video though, that the video that it was takes and knight e7. It was takes and it was knight e7. Okay, good. And it was knight e7 because there's no way to stop the checkmates. You can't stop all the mates, like queen c3 and queen a3. It was knight. I'm gonna trust my memory that it was knight e7. I remember knight e7 in that puzzle somewhere. Oh, it goes on? Oh, I don't remember it going on. Right, and now you just take the rook. There we go. Yes, very good. Thank you TWW for the prime, and Maggle for the 6 months. Thank you so much, Maggle. Appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, very good. Okay, I can take the pawn here and play knight f6. There are many different options that I have in this position. I can also take the pawn on h6. I can also play rook d8 and gh6, which maybe is winning. I'm not sure. This should be winning somehow. Wait, so I have a couple of moves. How am I doing? I'm doing very well, thank you. Okay, knight f6 is 100% wrong. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 777 bits. Takes is 100% wrong, so knight takes h6. So there's knight f6 here. Rook d, or knight f6 is wrong, I just said. So it's either gh or rook d8. But rook d8 trade, rook d8, king g7, knight f6 doesn't look right. I think it's gh6 as black has to take with the knight, and then you just check and check. Knight h6, knight f6. Wait a second. So takes, knight h6. Knight f6, king f8, rook d8 is winning. King g7. Not easy. Knight f6 is 100% wrong. gh6, knight h6 does not. Thank you to Giddy Who for the 5,000 bits. Hi Hikaru, lots of love. Could you shout out my friend Tiger Yuchi? Hello Tiger Yuchi, hope you're doing well. Okay, what do I have? Knight h6, knight f6, king g7, rook g1, king f8's no good. Huh. No, maybe I do the other order where I go check, king g7 takes, because then if knight h6 I have rook g1. If he takes with the king, maybe I can check king here and then rook d2 and here. That actually looks right. That actually looks very right to me. Yes, that's definitely right. It's rook d8 here takes, king g6 you have rook g1. Yeah, it's definitely right. It's got to be right. And now you take, not knight f6 because then king g6 you take. Still not trivial. Wait. Still not trivial. Right. Takes. King g6 check, king h5. d2. But it should be. That has to. Yeah, that has to be winning. Okay. So now I think it's check, and rook d2. Check, and that's good. Okay. All right. This puzzle I think I've seen before. I think it's bishop f. No, wait, no, it's not bishop f6. That's no good. Bishop f6, white takes, and you lose. Bishop e1 is a move. This puzzle is a tricky puzzle. Or wait, no, actually, you know what? Maybe it is here. No, it's not. Wait. You have to win this puzzle. You have to win with black here. There's something weird. I've seen this puzzle before as well. I've seen this puzzle before, but I don't remember how you win. It's definitely not pawn takes pawn. It's definitely not king takes pawn. So it has to be a bishop move. The only two bishop moves that make sense are bishop e1 and bishop f6. Actually, I don't understand why bishop e1 is not just winning. I'm actually confused. Bishop f6 does not work, so I think it has to be bishop e1 because this one's definitely not winning. This one's definitely not winning, so this is the only move that even remotely makes sense. No other moves. Okay, these two don't make sense. Bishop f6 doesn't work. Bishop e5, he just trades. It has to be bishop e1. Okay, you can't take. You have to take. Okay, and now this is where I think it's tricky. You have to not blunder. This is where it's tricky because I think this is where it gets very tricky. Because I think I've blundered in this one before. I think you take the pawn if I remember correctly. Although I'm not 100% sure, but I think you just take the pawn. I think bishop e1 is what I played before, and bishop e1 actually does not win the game. Bishop e1 h4, like bishop e1 h4 takes h5, king g2 h6, f3 h7, bishop c3, bishop b4 is a draw. This is I think I played bishop e1 when I did it before, and it's wrong. I think you have to take the pawn, and then you have to figure out where you go with the king after that. It's definitely king f3. No other moves make sense. Bishop e1 h4 takes h5, bishop c3 h6, king e2 h7, f3 takes. That's no good. Yeah, it's definitely king f3. I'm gonna trust myself because I feel like I did bishop e1. Although bishop e1 h4, wait, here h5, king e5, 8. No, you're too slow. I know it's king f3. Okay, now I have to find the next move. There really are three moves, and one of them wins and the other two draw. Okay, king e2 can't be right because then bishop d6 and it's a draw. So that means it's one of these two. King g2. King g2 feels right instinctively because I can capture this pawn. Okay, so wait, so king e4. Oh wait, so king e2 and king e4 both don't work to bishop d6, so it has to be king g2, right? Yeah, it has to be king g2 then. And now I think you just go f3 if king a3, bishop d6. If b4, bishop d6 wins also. Yeah, this must be winning. Okay, now I think you go bishop d6 to trade and win the endgame. Although it's still not trivial. Wait, here bishop d4 takes h4. Okay, bishop f2 is wrong. If the pawn gets more advanced, you're probably not winning. Yeah, bishop f2 is not the right move because he trades and then his pawn is fast, just as fast as your pawn. So you can't go to f2. So that really only leaves d6 as far as I can tell. It's the only move that makes sense. Only one that makes sense to me. If it's wrong, but I don't think it is. Yeah, that's right. Okay, good. Okay, I have knight f2 here. I have rook h2 also. What other moves do I have? Okay, rook h2 is a move. New fresh puzzle that I have not seen before. Okay, knight f6, queen b7. I can politely resign. Knight f2 is a move. No other knight move. So knight f2, king h4, and I kind of resign again. So it's not a knight move. So it's got to be a rook move. Maybe it's check here and rook a2. Huh. Not really sure what the move is here. Rook a2 is the only move that I see here that makes sense. Okay, it's not a bishop move. It's not a bishop move. It's not a king move. It's not a pawn move. So you can't move any of these three juicers. If you move the knight here, he just takes the pawn. If you move the knight back, he can just take the pawn or make a check here and you resign again. Or do you, yeah, you kind of do resign. So you can't move the knight, the bishop, the king, or the pawn. So it has to be a rook move. I think it's got to be rook h2 and then rook a2. That's my guess. If you play rook a2 right away, white can just make a queen. You take, check, and you're struggling. It could be knight g. No, it could be rook a2, queen, and then knight g5 maybe. That actually makes some sense also. Not sure what else it could be here. What moves work in this position? Let's see. Feels like it should be a rook move. Rook check, king g4, rook a2 maybe, queen b7, king f6, queen takes g2, queen h8, king e7 check, and then you have nothing. Not sure what to do here. This actually looks very hard to play. I'm actually wondering if you can let white double queen and go like king f6, king f5, but I don't think you can. Because he probably just takes and then queens. So you can't move the king. So it has to be a rook move. So it's just a question of whether it's rook here or whether it's rook check and then over. That's the only question. I really have no idea. It's rook a2 or rook h2. It's one of those two moves. I'm not really sure which one it is. Best Led Zeppelin song, Immigrant Song, Stairway to Heaven, Rock and Roll, Ramble On, or Tub Thumping. People have pretty strong opinions. Yeah, I don't see it though. I think it's rook h2. That's my instinct is that it's rook h2. Thank you for the 3 months. Sorry about that, Rolly Finger. That's Twitch for you. Nothing I can do about that. I think I check and play h2 or g2. Knight f6 doesn't work because again he just checks me on b7. It can't be a it's a rook move. It's a 50-50. It's either this or this. I don't know which one it is, but just on virtue of the position, I think it has to be check and then rook a2. That's the only thing that makes any sense, unless there's some magic mating net that I'm just missing, but I don't see it. Knight f2 takes, g2, queen, check, and no, just no. I just got mated. So it's not a knight move. I think it's rook h2. I'm gonna trust that it's rook h2. It has to be a rook move, and I think it's got to be rook h2 and rook a2. G2 check, king e7, check, king d8, king f3. I think it has to be rook h2. I don't see any other moves. I think it's rook h2. I'm gonna trust myself that it's rook h2, not rook a2. Just my instinct says it's rook h2. It is. Okay, good. Okay, so now we have what? We have knight moves, knight f6, knight f2, and rook a2. Okay, knight f2, king f5, you resign, so that's wrong. So knight f6, king f5, check, king g6. You do have knight f6, knight d7, maybe. Wait, maybe it's knight f6. Wait, maybe you can go knight f6, king f5, rook a2 back, and then g2. Actually, wait, I think it's knight f6. I think it's knight f6, because knight f6, king f3, you just check and you win. Knight f6, king f5, you can just play like rook a2 again. Check there, g2. Ooh, I think it's knight f6. I'm gonna trust this knight f6. I'm not sure, but I think it's knight f6. Because if you do it the other order, white has a bunch of checks. Please be right. Please be right. Okay, good. It is right. Okay, and now I think it's... You can still play knight d7 here. But I think... Actually, maybe knight d7 is not so bad. Is it rook a2 or knight d7? I think it's rook a2. Knight d7's a move here, but it doesn't seem right because knight d7... White can maybe go like queen a5, g2, and then make a queen. You make a queen and then king h6, and maybe you're getting mated. Why is knight d7 wrong is the question. What does white have after knight d7 that makes it not winning? Maybe white has queen g8 and queen e6. Oof. I'm gonna trust this rook a2. I don't know. Maybe it's wrong. Please don't be wrong. It's right. Okay, good. And now I just block. Yeah, if I move the king, it's bad. So I just block. It goes on. So takes. No, I guess I just go g2. Good. Very, very good. 39-53. Okay. Okay, white to move. This looks like a happy puzzle. Because I don't think there are many options for me here. I can play e5 or I can go queen h6, but I don't really have many options. This should be a very happy puzzle because there are not many options here. Either I get the mate or I lose the game. Maybe I go e5 first, but then takes. King f8, queen h6, king e7. It's definitely e5. I think it's got to be e5. E5 has to be the right move. A happy puzzle means a puzzle where there aren't many options, so it's like it's gonna be I just have to make sure to find the right order because there's really only two moves here that make sense. E5 or queen h6. Everything else is surely losing. Although maybe not. Maybe I go rook f3 actually. Yeah, see there just aren't many. Oh no, rook f3, queen d2, and I'm an idiot. So it has to be queen h6 or e5. Okay, let's think about e5 takes, queen h6, rook here, takes, king f8, check, king e7. There's nothing though. Queen h7, king f8. Let's think about it. So e5 is the only move that makes e5. So queen h6, rook f6. I can't trade because I get back rank mated. I have to take. He goes over, but then I have no good continuation really. Do I, or do I have check here and here? Oh yeah, see it's e5 because now what I do is he takes, I take here, check here, here, and I have rook e1. Or no, he has g. No, wait a second. He has g5. I was thinking here, 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 but then he has g5, so I don't have rook e1 because he takes my queen. Never mind. Queen h8, king e7. I don't know what my next move is. Okay, not obvious. Not obvious at all. This should be a happy puzzle. Exactly. Queen f4 does nothing. It's queen h6 or e5. It's one of these two. I just have to figure out what the difference is after e5. Takes check, king f8, because I'm almost certain it's e5, but I don't know why the queen needs to be on e5 not d4 yet. So that's what I'm trying to figure out and just think through in my head, because I know that it's right, but I don't quite see it yet. That's the problem. Yeah, this is not easy. This is very hard. I think it's e5 though. E5 feels right somehow. Thank you, Topper Anna, for the 2 months. Thanks so much. You should work on your chess skills. Not a good look. I should work on my chess skills. What exactly do you mean by that, dude? Like, seriously, great tip. What are you talking about, man? Take a deep breath and relax. Not a good look. Doing 3,900 puzzles. What are you even smoking, dude? Seriously. Queen h6 is the move that makes sense. Not sure what the next move is. I don't see it actually. What are the other options here? Queen h6 is a move. E5 is a move. I don't actually know what other moves work here. What other moves make any sense even? If not e5. This puzzle's too hard. This puzzle's too hard. I think it's cilantro for the 2 months. I'm pretty sure that it's queen h6. Thank you, fish joke, for the tier 1 for the next 3 months. Thank you. I'm pretty sure it's e5, but I just don't know why. Yeah, queen protects the rook. That whole line with e5 is what I originally wanted to do, but after takes here, rook f6, check here, rook e3, you actually got mated because your rook on f1 is hanging. That's the problem. That's actually the big issue. I don't even know what the move is. I have no idea. I thought this would be a happy puzzle, but it's turning out to be a very unhappy puzzle. It's got to be e5 though. It just has to be e5. It's got to be. It has to be e5. I just don't know why it's e5. That's all. I just trust my instincts and play e5. Yeah. I think it's e5. I don't know why, but I think it's e5. You've got to open up this e file, and I'm not sure what it does, but I think it's e5. Let's hope. No, and you can't do anything in between because then he cuts off the whole diagonal. The queen moved to d2, so that's why you don't have time. I mean, e5 feels right, but and queen h6, queen h7 also. It could be. I mean, it could be the other order. It could be queen h4, king e6, queen g4, king e7, rook d. No, but that's not. Queen g5, king. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. No. Wait a second. I just saw something. Wait. So here. Check king e7, queen h4. If queen e5. No, rook f3, g5. No. Wait, no. I have queen g5. Wait a second. So here. Check. But then king e8. No. Thank you to Mr. Dan for the 12 months. Thank you to Megadog for the 2 months. Thank you so much, Megadog. Appreciate it. This is too hard. I have no idea what this is. This one is extremely hard. I literally have no idea what it is. Takes king f8. Queen h8. Queen h8, king h7, queen h4, g5. There's just nothing there. There's just nothing there at all. e5 takes queen h6. I'm almost certain it's e5. I don't know what the line is. I just can't figure it out. t1 maybe, then rook e6. I mean, I'm gonna trust that it's e5. I don't know why, but I feel like somehow you have to get rid of the pawn, so I'm gonna go with it. It's right. Okay, so this is right. Okay, so it's got to be here. So this much is clear. Then it has to be queen h6, otherwise you resign. Okay. Okay, so here's a critical position. So now I have rook b1. I just realized I have rook b1 maybe. Rook b1, rook e8 takes check, king e7, rook e. Wait a second. I think I got it. Wait, I think I got it. Wait, I think I got it. Wait, I think I got it. Wait a second. So let's work this out. So rook b1. Oh, but then he goes rook e6, takes here, check here, takes and mate. So maybe I go rook g1 then. Maybe I go rook g1. Rook g1, rook e8, takes here, check. And if here I go here and he goes over, I mate him. Wait a second. So if I go rook b1, why doesn't this? Oh, rook b1. Maybe he has an in-between move like rook b6. I think it's wait, but rook g1. Wait, rook g1, rook e6. I take. Okay. So then it's rook g1. It's got to be rook g1 then. It has to be rook g1. Let me make sure. Okay, rook g1. What are the moves he has? I'm trying to take. These two moves lose. If rook e8, I take, come back here. This wins. So rook g1. These moves are all out. If rook b8, I take here, and same thing. So all the rook moves are out. So he can't move this rook. Actually, rook a7, I take, same thing. So he can't move that rook. He moves this rook to anywhere. I just take check. So he can't move either rook. Can't move the queen. It's got to be rook g1. Yeah, it has to be. And now you just take and check. Or do you check on h? Ooh, wait. Wait a second. This is tricky. Wait, no. If you go queen h6, he has queen g7. No, wait a second. Okay, so Okay, this, I mean, here he goes here, so it has to be check. C3, just rook E1. C3 rook B8, C2 rook B2 must be C2 rook B3. Okay, this must be winning. So trade here, here, C3 rook B8, C2 rook B3, rook D1, rook C3. It's winning. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And takes. Good, very good. Okay, so now I have G2 here. I also have rook B8, king C5. He just checks. King C6. He just checks. So I can't move a king. The only question is, do I play rook A8 or do I play G2 first? And that's the question. G2 rook G3, king C5 maybe, king C6 check, king D5 rook G3. That's just a draw, so it's not G2. So if it's not G2, it has to be check and rook G8 then. I think it's rook G8, but I'm not sure. Or rook A8, rook G8. This looks dangerous. This looks dangerously like an endgame I had against Magnus Carl. Is this my game against Magnus from the Magnus Carlsen Invitational a year ago? This looks vaguely like that. This looks vaguely like that game. Maybe I'm crazy, but it looks vaguely like that. Is this my game against Magnus? I think this is, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's very similar. No, maybe that was an H pawn, not a G pawn, but it's very similar. It's very similar. I think that was an H pawn, not a G pawn. I think I had like somewhere on these two or something versus the G pawn. But anyway, it was something like that. Thank you standoutish for the prime fish joke. Thank you to Timbo as well. Thank you so much. Can play G2 and check in rook G2. No, it's not, but it was similar. It was very similar. It was something like H and F pawns. It was something like 3-on-2 on the king side or something like this, but it was H pawns. Okay, so what do I have? Rook 8, king B7, rook G8. But then I think I lose because rook B1, G2, or that's a draw. It could just be rook G8 actually. Maybe it's just actually here. B7 G2. No, but he has rook D3 first, so it has to be some way where I get my, I think it's just here in G. Oh, then no, then rook G3. So rook G8 is 100% wrong. So it's not rook G8, so it's got to be either here or here. So it's a 50-50. But rook here, king here, rook D3, rook G8, D1, G2 here, there. I think that's winning. I think it's rook A8 and rook G8. But king B5 is still an issue there. Or no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Yeah, it's rook A8. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check this. So rook A8, king B5, rook G8, check, king here. Wait, here, rook G8. If B7, king C7, king A6, king C8 is winning, or I don't know, it's winning. I think it's rook A8. I think it's rook A8. That's my guess. I think it's rook A8 and then rook G8. It's got to be rook A8. Or is it? Could also be G2 maybe. Wait, G2, rook G3 check. Here rook A2, king C8. 2. I think it's rook a8. My instinct is that it's rook a8. That's just my instinct. I think it's rook a8. Because if I check, sorry, if I go g2 rook g, first of all g2 rook g3, check king b7 rook a2, he has king c8. I'm not winning that. I'm not winning that, so it has to be rook a8. It has to be. It has to be rook a8. I'm gonna trust myself. It's right. Okay, good. It is right. Yeah, I knew it had to be the right move, and now I'm almost certain. Now it's rook g8 because king d5 b7 king e4, and if he tries to take, you take and you get around the back. Yep. Now you go here. Not e7, right? No, not e7. Definitely not e7 because you need the king to come in. At g2. Here, yeah. And now you bring the king in, and now you win the game. Very good. Okay, now this puzzle I saw earlier from a different order. This puzzle I've seen. It's just a4. Or did I see this early? I saw this earlier today when I was doing Puzzle Rush. So it's a4. And now it's a3 and king e8. And now d3 and b3 and a2. There we go. 84. Let's keep going. Okay, we're at 84. This one I feel like I might have seen before. I have queen takes f2. Actually, what is white's move after queen f2? After queen f2, white can't do anything. Maybe white can go rook g1, but then you have like rook h5 and mate. This looks too easy, so I need to think for a second. Okay, well, let's see. Well, obviously it's not rook d1. It's not rook d1. Rook f2 is fine, but it does nothing. It has to be queen f2. And then I think the question is after rook c1, it's like, how do you get the checkmate pattern, the right checkmating pattern? But I'm almost certain it's got to be queen f2. There's nothing else that makes sense here. Okay, good. Step 1 is right. And now let's see. Yeah, because white moves the rook away. And now, actually, if I go rook h6, there's queen b8. Oh, is it just rook? No, wait, rook d8, queen h7. I'm getting too cocky again. Starting to think that I have an easy win here. Oh, is it some queen f? Oh, I think there's some queen f4 here. Wait a second. Wait, I've seen this before too. There's some queen f4. It's queen f4 somewhere. I don't know if it's here or if it's after rook d2, but there's queen f4 somewhere in here. I think it's rook d2, queen f4. I'm pretty sure it's rook d2, rook g1, and it's this very mysterious queen f4 move. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this very mysterious queen f4 move, but I think it's rook d2 first. Yeah, it's definitely rook d2 to start, because then if queen g7, you have rook g6, queen g8, rook g6, so he has to go rook g1, and then you go queen f4, you stop this. If queen c8, you just go here, check king f6, and you win. Yes, yeah, it's rook d2. I'm fairly certain. If my memory is wrong, my memory is wrong, but it's not. And now it's a very mysterious move, because if you go rook h6 first, white has queen b8 to cover h2, so you have to go here to cover the square and then hit h2 at the same time. So it's just queen f4 unless I'm insane, which if I am, I am, but my memory, let's see if my memory serves me correctly here, that it's queen f4. It is. Yeah, and now rook h6 and just takes. Good. Okay. Thank you to Ort Winnis for the tier 1, Clappity for the tier 1. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, what else do I have here? Let's see. I have queen c8, I have queen a8, I have rook h8. All reasonable moves here. Will I try to make 100 today? Maybe. It depends how hard the puzzles are. When is the hot tub stream? I don't have a hot tub, you guys. I live in an apartment. Okay, what moves are there's queen c8, there's okay, rook h8 takes. takes king g7 is no good. So rook h8 takes, queen c8, rook e8, rook h8, king g7, rook e8, queen g1 is a big draw. So rook h8 is no good. So it's not rook h8. So rook f7, king f7, h7, king g8 is no good. So it's not a rook move. It's not a rook move. It's not a pawn move or a pawn move or a pawn move or a king move. So it's got to be a queen move. So there only are two checks here. So which one is right? Let's see. Oh, you have this check, rook e8, and then takes, d6, queen d7, and I think you win because your king can come all the way across the board. Okay, I think it's queen 8. Let me double check this in my mind. Okay, let's see. So if I check, he blocks, takes, king e7 is mate, king g7, queen d7 is lost, king f8 is the only move that doesn't lose, and then I go rook h8, king g7 takes, queen g1, king f4, queen h2, king e3, queen g1, king d2 wins, at g5, king f5 wins. So it's got to be winning. That's just winning because there's no pawn on d5. There's no pawn on d5, so I think that's just winning. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm pretty confident that's just game over. Queen c1, rook e3, g, that's got to be winning. Because let's see, the only other check is this one, block. Rook h8 we've established as a draw, so check, block, check here, check, rook e7, rook h7, king here, and you don't win because this pawn allows a checkmate pattern because your king has no square. So that's why you have to remove this pawn from d5. It's the whole thing that holds the glue in the endgame for black. He has to check, king f4, queen h2, king e3 is just winning, queen g1, king d2, queen h6, king d3, g5, king f5 is winning. Yeah, it's just winning. And now you take, and now you take, and now you go check, king here takes, and because there's no pawn here, there are no mate threats. So now you go only one check, and now you just take and you win. Very good. So let's see, what do I have here? This one, I feel like I might have seen this before or something, but I think it's just actually this looks kind of easy, which of course means I'm about to blunder. Takes, king g7 is mate, takes, queen g7, you check and you're winning somehow, I'm sure. Queen f3, king f3 is winning. This could be actually this could be rook, no, rook h1, rook g2, king h3 cannot be right. Okay, rook h1 is wrong, so the only move that makes sense is bishop g7. But then there's rook g2, or oh, there's some weird rook g2 takes knight f1 and you get sauced, you get mated. So bishop g7 loses to rook g2. Wow. So you can't move your bishop, you can't move your queen. I guess you have to play rook h. Oh, you have rook h1 and king f4 maybe. But then he has rook g4, and if you take, you get mated. Huh. Oof. I still think it's rook h1 though. Thank you, Tony Pence, for the 3 months. Thank you so much to Tony Pence. I see nothing else that works here. What other moves do I have here? Rook h6 is no good, you guys, because if I go rook h6, he just takes and goes queen h7. Very, very difficult position. Very, 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 very difficult. What else do I have? Thank you to Henru for the 2 months. Thank you to Ronosaur for the prime. Thanks so much. Oh, what other moves are there here? Thank you to Xmax. Thank you to IX Max IX for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 5 gifted, man. Appreciate it. Rookie H8 is no good either. Rookie H1 is the only move that makes sense to me. Rook C1 is also a move, but Rook C1, I think he just goes like Rook C2. Or he checks and then goes Rook C2. Bishop G7, you get checkmated. That's the problem. If you take, he goes Rook G2, takes, and then Knight F1. And... oh, but I have King F2, King E1. Oh, wait. No, maybe I don't get mated. Wait, maybe I'm really stupid. Takes, Rook G2, Knight F1, King F2, Queen F3, King G1, and I'm just winning. Oh, maybe I'm incredibly stupid. Maybe I do just take. I thought it was a forced checkmate. Now I feel very stupid because I can just take and this whole idea doesn't work. Oh, maybe I am really just stupid. Queen F3, King E1 takes. Knight E3. Bishop F6 should be winning. Am I just gonna... I don't see anything else that works. I'm gonna go for it. Please be right. It is right. Okay. Yeah, see, and very stupidly, originally I thought I was just losing because I thought, you know, if I go King H3, Queen F3 is mate. And if I take, I thought King H3 I get mated. I didn't realize I could run the king back to G1. And now I just trade. And now I think it's just Bishop F6 is a very important move here. Yeah, Bishop F6 is very important. Or is it? Yeah, because... wait a second. Okay, let's think. If I move the rook to F2, that's no good. E2, he just takes. I think it's just Bishop F6. Okay, one king here. Knight D1, King E2. This has to be right. Okay. Not here because then he checks and he has a repetition or a mate. There we go. Okay. Okay, what is this? White to play and win here? Okay. There's Queen G4, Queen G7. Okay, this has to be something relatively straightforward, I would think. Very weird puzzle. Oh, was 87 the next level of points? Wasn't sure. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, what do I do here? I have a check. Uh, 86 is oh, do I have rook G1 maybe? Yet. I thought I'd maybe check here. Rook G1. Wait, what am I up here? Wait a second. What am I just up here? I'm not thinking straight. I'm up an exchange. So I'm actually not in bad shape if I check and play rook G1. Queen E5 here, King E8. This might be something really cheesy like Queen here, King F8, and Queen C4. Oh no, but he just has D6 and Knight D7. Never mind. Thank you to IX Max IX for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. What are my moves here? It's got to be check. It has to be check. Huh. Let's see. What are the moves here? Queen G4, King F8. Rook C1's a move. Rook G1's also a move. king to e8. I mean, I know the pony matters. The pony matters because the pony has to get to g6 or f5. I mean, I get that, but queen h1's a move, but it's an endgame. I mean, maybe there's some way to just... This looks easier. Am I missing something? This is not easy. This is very, very difficult. Queen g7, he goes king e8, you check, and then he blocks with the bishop, and your king is completely open to a bunch of checks from the black queen. That's the problem. It's something with the knight. I just don't know the exact ordering of it. That's really the question. Let's see, what do I have here? Yeah, queen g4, queen g7, queen h8 is a move. I mean, it's not ideal, but it is definitely a move. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What are the options? G1, king f8, king e8, check, knight g8. Okay, I guess the first move has to be queen g4. There's no other move that makes sense, so the first move has to be queen g4. Okay, that much is good, clear. Okay, so now I have to figure out what the next move is, because queen g4 seems very obvious. Okay, so now the question is, what are the options that I have here? Do I have queen g7, queen g8? This is one move. Are there other moves? Yeah, queen c4, but then d6. That's the whole problem. And then you're still better, but you're not like winning. Maybe you're not even better, honestly, after d6. But let's see. What are the moves here, though? Knight g6 is also a move. Thank you to Henny Hills for the prime. Killed me sack for the 3 months. I'm struggling to find moves, though. Really struggling here. Yeah, knight g6 is a move, but then he just takes and goes queen d5 check. And maybe you can you dodge the checks? I don't think you can, but maybe you can. Check here. No, you can't dodge the checks. You can't dodge them. So I think it's rook g1, but then after king e8, I don't know what the next move is. That's the problem. I mean, maybe you can run the king all the way up to... No. Very difficult here. Very difficult. Queen g7's not a great move. Thank you to Vic for the 300 bits. Thank you so much to Vic. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you to Opto Prime for the tier 1 as well. Thank you so much to Opto Prime. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm trying to figure this out. I mean, maybe actually I just realized maybe it's rook g1, king e8, queen c4. That makes sense, but queen d5, king c3, king e8, and then I don't know the next move. The knight matters, so I know the knight matters here. Not really sure what the moves are. Oh, wait, do I have a call I have to jump on? Wait a second. Yeah. Okay, I can go here. If rook g1, yeah, he goes king e8. Yeah, let me see if I can solve this one because I do have to kind of go. I just realized. Queen g7 knight g6 doesn't work, so there's queen g7 or rook g1 here. Not easy. Yeah, rook c1's also a move, but it's not it's not a winning move, I don't think. Let's see. So rook c1's a move, rook g1's a move, check king e8, queen g8, bishop f8, knight g6, check check. Yeah, it's playable. Okay, queen f4, queen c4 moves. Ceiling, no, the thing is I just realized I have a call in like 5 minutes, so trying to debate if I just blitz out some moves here or if I just call it a day and wait till tomorrow. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Just wait till tomorrow. Yeah, I have a call in like 5 minutes, so no need to bust a great start. Well, I mean, it's one strike and I'm done, but yeah, I have to jump on a call. I just realized I have a call at like 2:20, 2:25. All right, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow then, you guys. Sorry about this. I just only realized. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. I'll save your points for now, but we'll continue tomorrow morning and we'll keep going. So I'm gonna call it a day, you guys, but I'll be back around like 8:30, 9 o'clock. We'll finish up this puzzle rush and we'll do the eye tracker speed run as well. So gonna call it a day, you guys, but I'll send the raid over to Nemo and see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Sorry about this. All right, bye. I think this is good. All right, let's keep going. Okay, now what I have to do is how do I add the eye trackers? 1 second. Do you guys see it? Oh, you guys do see it, right? You guys do see the eye tracker. Good. So if I look at this, okay, what is this? Oh, right, this was the last puzzle that I was on. So yeah. Okay, let's see. So where were we? Okay, this is white to, I think I played the first move, right? It's queen g4. Okay, this much is clear. Okay, yeah, I remember the first move because I did the first move, then I had to stop, so it resets the puzzle. Increase the camera size a little. Okay, sorry. There you guys go. Okay, I know it's a little bit off, but whatever, that's fine. Or actually, wait, I can now make it bigger, or I can make it bigger if I don't get more puzzles right. I'll leave it like this for now. Okay, what is this? What do I have? Queen c, I think as I recall, what I looked at was I thought queen g7 was a move, knight g6 was a move, rook g1 was a move. I think these were my 3 moves, but queen g7, king f8, queen g8, bishop f8, knight g6, then queen d5, queen e4 here. It's no good. Not sure. What are the moves? What are the moves? But actually, rook g1 just leads to mate, doesn't it? Takes. Yeah, it's just checkmate. I go here, or wait, no, wait. He has king e. Wait, he has king e8. Wait a second. Wait a second. Actually, I forgot they could scoot the king. But if I go here, check, I take, check, I take, check, I take. But it's still, Okay, here he just takes and it doesn't work. Here he just takes, doesn't work. It's got to be here. Oh, okay, and I just take and take. Okay, weird puzzle. All right, this one I think I've seen before vaguely. I rook c8, I have bishop c6, I had 95. I also have 93. Wait, I've seen this one before. Wait a second. I've seen this puzzle before. Huh. I'm pretty sure it's 93, but put chat so we can see it. Oh, you want chat as well? Okay, let me change the scene then. Just give me 1 second. Wait. Let me change the scene. Just give me 1 second if you want chat as well. Where's the chat? One second, you guys. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay, I think that's fine. Let me figure out how to do this. I think that's okay. I'll leave that as is. Even if chat's a little bit cut off, I think that's okay. Let me see. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, thank you Pandama for the prime. Thank you Lulu Floof. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. Okay, what do we have? I've seen this puzzle before, so it's a matter of getting it correct. I think this looks okay, right? You guys, does this look okay? Maybe the chat's just a touch over. The chat is not the chat. Sorry, the score is a little bit just a touch too over the board. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there should be just a touch of black there. Good. Okay. Actually, you know what I just realized? Though, I can also move the board over. What am I doing? I'm being stupid. I'm being stupid. Yeah, now it's fine. I'm just stupid. There should be a little bit in the background. Okay, that's good. There we go. Okay, that's good. I think that's perfect actually. Let me wait. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. And then there we go. That's good. There we go. Okay, that's best. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is black's playing win 93 or bishop c6. These are the only two questions. Let's see what the moves are here. I mean, 93 I'm pretty sure is right, but I need to figure out why 93 would be wrong. Well, okay, so let's say you go rook c8. That's the obvious first move. Then white is queen a4. 93 is still winning though, or no, it's not winning because of bishop d7. No, wait a second. Let me think for a second. Okay. Bishop d7. 19. I think it's just 93. I'm pretty confident that it's just 93 unless I'm absolutely insane. I hope I'm not absolutely insane. I'm not. Okay, good. So that's right, and then it's just got to be rook c8. Just takes and just takes. Okay, good. Pretty good. Up to 89. Okay, so now we're at 89. Let's see what the moves are. There's king d5, king b6, f5, c5, fg4, c6, at g3, c7, g2, c8, g1. So it's king b6 is wrong. King c6, f5 takes g4, d. No, so it's not one of these two. It can't be here. It has to be one of these two moves. King d5 looks right, 100%. Is king d4? Oh, wait a second. I think if king d5, there might be some trick with f5 takes g4. Oh, yes, it's king d4 because there's a little trick. There's a really dirty trick. If king d5, f5 takes, black goes here, king e4, g4, and it's a draw. But your king remains in the box if you go d4, e3, f2, g1. Here takes, here takes, king d5. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, yes, yes, it's king d4. Yeah, it's king d4. And now you, well, you have to take. And now I think it's c5. If takes, you go here, then king here, then g4, c6, you win. King e4 is obviously a draw. King d5 does nothing, so it has to be here. Yes, very good. Very, very good. Okay, we're up to 90 now. This one is, I feel like I've seen this one too, and this is something really strange. It's like check, king g1, knight g4, queen f3, and then is it rook e3, right? There's some rook e3, or is it rook e1? Very tricky. I feel like there's some rook e1 here. I don't remember what. Or is it rook e2? No, the knight e2. Checking the knight. Oh man, this is difficult. I think the layout is still good. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Yeah. I know I've seen this one before, but it's not. I'm drawing a blank. It's a5. Yes, the move is a5 here. No, I mean queen h3 is obviously the move that makes sense, but then king g1, knight g4, queen f3 is the problem. That's why I'm having trouble figuring this out. You're 90. You're almost there. I did 234 last night. Totally, yeah. Or is it g5? No. did I consider c5? Yeah. Yeah. I have to remember that chat is wrong 95% of the time. That's the problem. So I just have to ignore chat because they're all like, oh, queen h3, king g1, knight g4, gg, except queen f3, queen h2, king f1, queen h1 does not make, because white takes with the queen. So it's not that easy. I mean, we're very deep in the puzzles, so nothing is going to be easy like that at this point. Oh, maybe I it's rook e6. It's rook e6. I'm such an idiot. Yes, it's check, king g1, knight g4, queen f3, check, king f1, rook e6, knight e2, knight e2, knight e2. Wait, knight e2. Knight e2 and then no, wait, queen h2, king. No, wait, no. Actually, no. It's definitely check. It's here, queen f3, and I think it's check king g1, rook e6, knight e2, check. I'm pretty sure it's knight g. It's got to be this. Okay, if it's not, queen h2 is the only move, because if you do anything else, white goes here, so it has to be check. And now it has to be rook e6. Only move that makes sense, as far as I can tell. Only move. Oh, the thing is, I'm actually looking at the ceiling more than I'm looking at the board, so you're probably not going to get a lot of eye tracker here. Rook e6 has to be right. Queen h3 is a draw. Knight f2, queen f2 is nothing. Knight e3 takes is nothing. It's not a knight, it's rook e6. Good, 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 good. Keep it going. Okay, if rook f6, knight f4, you have nothing. So it's got to be check here. Takes, takes, takes. King e1, knight issue. King g1, rook e2. I'm almost certain it's check. It's got to be check. It's a winning king upon endgame, but there's no other way. Knight e3, knight f2 do nothing. I think it's just check. Please be right. Please be right. Yes, good. Okay, 91. We keep going. Okay, what do we have here? Some kind of shamad on g1. Queen g6. Super confused. Super confused. What? This is really weird. Okay, let's see. What can't we do here? I can't move the bishop. The bishop takes bishop looks silly. I'm really confused. Okay, this is really confusing. Could be f3 maybe. F3 is the only move that makes sense to me. I don't know what else makes sense. Okay, what do I know doesn't work? I know that rook g2 doesn't work, so just queen f4, bishop c3, rook there. So rook g2 can't be right. Rook g1 doesn't work. No other rook moves on the board make sense. So it can't be a rook or a king move. It's not pawn takes pawn. It's not pawn push. It's not pawn push. So it really means it's pawn. It's this or this. Basically, it's the by the process of elimination. It has to be one of those two. It seems right to me. And actually, there are no queen moves either, because queen g4 hangs the queen. So it's literally a bishop move or a pawn move. Or I mean, I guess it could be rook g2, but rook g2, queen f4. No, you're not winning that. I don't think. My instinct says that it's f3. I don't know why, but my instinct says it's f3. Although f3 knight f3 also looks ridiculous too, so now I'm really confused. It's not bishop takes c3. I'm quite sure of that. Bishop. So I think basically it's rook g. It's basically f3 or rook g2. It's one of these two moves, and I don't know which one it is. My instinct is this f3, but after f3 knight takes f3, I don't see a way to continue there. Honestly, I have no idea, but I really have no idea here. But my instinct says it's rook g2, and I do want to do at least one more fresh puzzle run. So I think I'm going to trust myself that it's not f3 and that it's rook g2. I think it's rook g2. Because f3 knight f3, I don't see a way to win. Yeah, I don't see a way to win there. I'm going to trust my instinct that it's rook g2. And it's probably going to be wrong, but I think it's rook g2. If I get it wrong, we'll start with a fresh one, but I think it's this. Oh, it's right. Holy mackerel. It's actually right. Oh my gosh. I did not think it was right. I was expecting it to end right there. I didn't think rook g2 was the right move. Okay, now the problem is it still goes on. This is not trivial. Okay, what do we know is wrong? Bishop takes c3, queen takes c3 is 199% wrong. Pawn takes pawn is also 99% wrong. It's not this or this. It's not this. It's not this. It's not this. It's not a king. It's got to be rook h2. Just again, process of elimination. But takes queen f4, and it's not easy. Takes queen f4, check king e2, takes. Only move is rook takes knight. That's the only move that makes sense here. Literally no other move on the board makes sense, and if it does, so be it. But I mean, yeah, there are no other moves on the board that make sense, so it has to be rook h2. It just has to be rook h2. I just don't see any other moves. It's got to be rook h2. Wow, it's wrong. Oh, it's queen c8. Oh my god. You know what's crazy about this? You know what's crazy about this? As soon as I played rook h2, it occurred to me that like the problem is rook b8, king h7 doesn't work. I didn't actually see chat say queen c8, which again, I'm not really looking at chat. But it's funny because as soon as I played this and it was wrong, I was like, wait a second, is there some other move? Because bishop h4 is an idea, but there's always rook b8, rook h8, or rook b8, rook b7 with a draw. Wow.